YouTube, what's up with it? It's your boy Rebuke All Devils, and welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. If this is your first time tapping in, I say what's up and welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man, and the notification bell. And to my current and new subscribers, I say shalom and much blessings to all. Hey, let's get into this story courtesy of the Euroweb. Video of cop beating black teen sparks outrage as woman comes forward. Woman says Fairfield, California officer Bianca Camacho used similar force during her own arrest nearly a year earlier. Public outrage continues to build in Northern California after a video showed Fairfield police officer Bianca Camacho striking a black high school student during an arrest. This incident has triggered calls for accountability and prompted another woman to come forward with allegations involving the same officer. The controversy centers on the arrest of Fairfield High School student Maurice Williams, whose family says he was subjected to excessive force during an encounter on campus last week. Video of the arrest quickly spread online, fueling criticism from community members and advocates. The same thing happened to me. Now, 19-year-old Maya Hamilton says the footage immediately reminded her of her own arrest nearly a year ago, an encounter that also involved Camacho. Hamilton told ABC 7 News Bay Area that watching Williams' arrest brought back painful memories. The same thing happened to that poor boy happened to me, Hamilton told ABC 7. Her comments have intensified scrutiny surrounding Camacho, who has become the focus of growing community concern following the release of the school arrest video. According to ABC 7, Hamilton was 18 years old when she was pulled over for speeding and failing to yield to emergency lights. Cell phone video from that traffic stop shows her being arrested by Camacho, the same officer now facing questions over the Williams incident. Hamilton's criminal case remains pending, but she says the similarities between the two encounters are difficult to ignore. Okay, so here's her encounter right here. Let's roll that clip, fair use. Oh, hold on. We don't have no volume. Hold on one second. Let me get that volume up. All right, there we go.
Can I just sit there and no? You feel me? Stop. Can you stop? Please stop. What? She's pulling my hair.
Ew. This is video showing a then 18-year-old Maya Hamilton getting arrested by Fairfield police nearly a year ago. In it, the arresting officer is the same one seen here, making another arrest and using what the police chief described as distraction strikes to take this teen into custody at Fairfield High School last Wednesday. Family members have identified that teen as Maurice Williams and say he was beaten like a dog. Hamilton is now sharing her story.
The same thing that happened to that poor boy was pretty much what happened to me.
In a statement released late Friday, the Fairfield police chief said in part, the officer has been administratively reassigned in the department as we navigate this emotional and challenging time. Hamilton, whose case is pending, was distraught when we spoke with her and at one point fought off tears.
I was like, that's the same officer, like the same male cop that was there. Yeah, he didn't want no parts of it, but it's the fact of there's multiple of y'all that was involved in everything, and it's not okay. That should have never happened. She asked me for registration and insurance, which I was looking for, and I obviously was trying to grab, and then she proceeded to reach into my car, and that's when everything proceeded, and she ripped me out of the vehicle by my hair.
This is a pattern of aggression. This is a pattern of excessive force. This is a pattern that Fairfield PD is allowing to have happen in this community.
The police report describes that Hamilton had been pulled over here for speeding and failing to yield to emergency lights.
Can I just sit there and no? You feel me? Stop. Can you stop? Please stop. What?
Barry Axios is a community advocate with Voice of the Youth. What would you like to see happen?
She needs to be fired.
She should have never been able to continue to be a police officer. They call you guys peace officers to bring peace, not to sit there and cause commotion and cause more problems than there already was.
As of this broadcast, police have not responded to our questions about Hamilton's case.
All right, we're going to skip here's the other run-up right here. We're going to let this brother do a better commentary. I think we'll get a better commentary right here. Let's roll that.
Piece of shit cop started physically assaulting a minor by grabbing his hair and beating his head into the concrete. Her name is Officer Bianca Brown. This seems racially motivated because why are you beating a minor like that? You had backup. That was unnecessary for her to do. She grabs him by his hair. Look. Grab him by his hair. Look. While he's in handcuffs. And slams him down again on his head while he's in handcuffs. Then she starts beating him in his head while he's on the ground in front of the other children. His name is Maurice Williams, and her name is Bianca Brown.
I already answered your question. So if you'd like to talk to the supervisor, my name is Bianca. He was hurt with an incident. I used the necessary force to overcome the resistance to affect him. Is there any other questions I can answer? That's fine, you can report it. So is there any other questions?
This happened at Fairfield High School in Fairfield, California. Her name is Officer Bianca Brown, but she also goes by Bianca Camacho. I can't believe she ain't been fired yet. The kids at the school are pissed off. They're protesting. They want Officer Bianca Brown fired, and so does the community. This wasn't a bank robber. This wasn't a drug dealer. This was a minor. And she jumped on him and started beating him in his head like she's in a UFC fight. This lady deserves to be fired ASAP. I can't believe they still got her on the force, talking about they got her on administrative leave. If they just fired that racist cop Ashley Gonzalez for racial slurs, they should most definitely fire this cop for beating a minor in the head.
Police Chief Dan Marshall says the officer has been reassigned within the department and an outside organization will conduct an independent investigation. The chief acknowledged the hurt and concern that the community has in response to this incident.
This piece of shit cop started physically assaulting a minor by grabbing his hair and beating his head into the
another dirty pig. You know what I'm saying? That's doing what dirty pigs do. And clearly, this is a dirty pig that doesn't fly straight. Now, I'm not going to say it's racially motivated because the first young lady in the clip, you know, pretty much looked just like her. But just because she'll do it to someone like her does not mean that she's not a racist, you know. And she should be fired. If y'all want to call the Fairfield Police Department and ask them to fire her, you know, feel free to do so. You know what I mean? But I don't think she should be working in the community. What about y'all? Drop them comments down below, YouTube, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.